11 Secret Clues. She's entertaining multiple men. Stoicism. Have you ever found yourself pondering the unspoken chapters of a woman's romantic history, wondering what hidden experiences have shaped her present perspective and influenced her approach to relationships? It's a natural human curiosity, fueled by a desire to understand the complexities of the person you care about. We all carry the weight of our past, the echoes of previous loves and losses resonating within us, shaping our expectations, our fears, and our hopes for the future. These experiences, both positive and negative, form the tapestry of our lives, adding depth and texture to our personalities. Understanding a woman's past is not about judgment or scrutiny. It's about empathy, about recognizing the influences that have made her the person she is today. It's about appreciating the resilience she has shown in overcoming challenges and the wisdom she has gained through her journey. However, navigating this territory requires sensitivity and respect. It's not about prying into her personal life or demanding explanations for her past actions. It's about observing subtle cues, listening attentively to her stories, and creating a safe and supportive environment where she feels comfortable sharing her experiences at her own pace. This exploration delves into 11 important signals that may suggest a woman's past experiences with multiple partners. But it's vital to approach this exploration with a compassionate heart and a discerning mind. These signals are not definitive proof of a complex romantic history, nor should they be used to label or stereotype anyone. Instead, they should be viewed as potential indicators, as opportunities for deeper understanding and open communication. The aim is not to uncover secrets or pass judgment, but to foster a more profound connection based on empathy and trust. Every woman's story is unique, and her past experiences, whatever they may be, have shaped her into the individual she is today. By understanding these influences, we can better appreciate her strengths, her vulnerabilities, and her perspective on relationships. It's also important to remember that a woman's past does not define her future. People are capable of growth, change, and healing, and their past experiences should not be used to limit their potential for happiness and fulfillment. Ultimately, the goal is to create a relationship based on mutual respect, trust, and acceptance, where both partners feel safe and supported in sharing their stories and building a future together. Sign 1. Secretive phone use. The veil of digital privacy. One of the primary signs that might raise a question, prompting further exploration, is her management of her phone. If she is excessively secretive about her phone usage, it could be a subtle indication of something more. It's a digital age, and our phones have become extensions of ourselves, holding a wealth of personal information, from intimate conversations to cherished memories. It's natural to want to protect this privacy, to keep certain aspects of our digital lives separate from others. However, when this desire for privacy veers into excessive secrecy, it can raise suspicion and create barriers to trust in a relationship. You may notice she keeps her phone close by and never leaves it unattended, even for a moment. It's as if she's guarding it fiercely, protecting it from prying eyes. If you ask about it or try to glance at her screen, she may become defensive or anxious, her body language signaling discomfort and unease. This level of secrecy can indicate that she is concealing something or someone, that she has information on her phone that she doesn't want you to see. You might also observe that she quickly switches screens or closes apps whenever you're nearby. It's a subtle maneuver, but a telling one. She's trying to hide what she's doing to prevent you from seeing who she's communicating with or what she's looking at. If she tends to take calls in private or avoids having her phone out when you're together, this can further fuel suspicion. It's as if she's creating a wall between you and her digital world, preventing you from accessing a part of her life. Additionally, if she has multiple passwords and is reluctant to share them, it can create a barrier to open communication. It's one thing to have a password to protect your personal information, but it's another thing to refuse to share it with your partner, especially if you're in a committed relationship. While it's normal to value privacy, excessive secrecy may point to deeper issues, such as communication with others that she wishes to keep hidden. She may be in contact with former partners, engaging in online flirtations, or concealing other aspects of her life that she doesn't want you to know about. The key is to recognize patterns and address them through open and honest discussions. Trust and transparency are vital in any relationship, and understanding these signs can help you tackle potential problems before they escalate. It's important to approach the situation with empathy and understanding, rather than accusation and judgment. Start by expressing your concerns in a calm and respectful manner, explaining how her secrecy is making you feel. Ask her about her reasons for being so private with her phone and listen attentively to her response. She may have legitimate reasons for her behavior, such as protecting confidential information at work or dealing with a sensitive family matter. It's important to give her the benefit of the doubt and to trust her explanation, unless there is clear evidence to the contrary. However, if she is evasive, defensive, or unwilling to address your concerns, it may be a sign of deeper issues that need to be explored further. In some cases, couples counseling may be helpful in addressing these issues and rebuilding trust in the relationship. Ultimately, the goal is to create a relationship based on honesty, transparency, and mutual respect, where both partners feel comfortable sharing their lives with each other, both online and offline. Sign 2. Shifting priorities, the ebb and flow of commitment. Another significant indicator that may merit attention is when her priorities shift and you find yourself excluded from her plans. In a healthy relationship, partners should naturally weave each other into their lives and future aspirations. They should make decisions together, support each other's goals, and prioritize each other's needs. It's about building a shared life, a future that both partners are invested in and excited about. However, if you start to notice that she makes decisions without considering your feelings or leaves you out of significant aspects of her life, this can be a major red flag. It may indicate that she is distancing herself from the relationship, that she is no longer as invested in building a future with you. For instance, she might start spending more time with friends or engaging in new activities that don't involve you. It's not that she shouldn't have her own friends and hobbies, but if she consistently excludes you from these activities, it can leave you feeling sidelined and unvalued. This shift in focus can leave you feeling sidelined, making it seem like you're no longer a priority. It's as if she's creating a separate life for herself, one that doesn't include you. You might also notice that she makes significant life decisions, like moving cities, changing jobs, or taking on new hobbies, without discussing them with you. In a committed relationship, these decisions should ideally involve some level of conversation, a mutual consideration of each other's needs and desires. If they don't, it might suggest that she's envisioning a future that doesn't include you, that she's planning her life as if you're not a part of it. If you notice this change, it's crucial to have an open dialogue to understand why her priorities are shifting and how to address any underlying issues together. It may be that she's going through a difficult time in her life, that she's feeling stressed or overwhelmed, and that she needs some space to focus on herself. It's important to be supportive and understanding, to offer her the space she needs while also expressing your concerns and needs. However, it may also be that she's losing interest in the relationship, that she's feeling unhappy or unfulfilled, and that she's started to look for something else. It's important to be honest with yourself about the possibility that she may be pulling away and to address the issue directly. In either case, open communication is essential. Express your feelings in a calm and respectful manner, explaining how her actions are making you feel. Ask her about her reasons for the shift in priorities and listen attentively to her response. It's important to be honest with each other about your needs and desires and to work together to find a solution that works for both of you. It's important for both partners to feel included and valued in each other's lives. If you're feeling excluded and unvalued, it's a sign that something is wrong and that needs to be addressed. It may be that you need to spend more quality time together, to engage in activities that you both enjoy, or to simply communicate more openly and honestly. If you're unable to resolve the issue on your own, couples counseling may be helpful in facilitating communication and helping you to find a way forward. Sign 3. Reluctance to introduce you to friends, the guarded inner circle. A telling sign that can suggest hesitancy or hidden compartments in her life is if she seems reluctant to introduce you to her friends. In a healthy relationship, meeting each other's friends is a natural progression, a sign that you're both integrating each other into your social circles. It's about sharing your lives with each other, introducing your partner to the people who are important to you. It's also about seeking validation and approval from your friends, ensuring that they like and accept your partner. However, if she continually makes excuses or appears hesitant about introducing you, it might signal something deeper. It may indicate that she is keeping you separate from a significant part of her life, that she is not fully invested in integrating you into her social circle. For example, she might say that her friends wouldn't understand or claim it's not the right time. It's understandable to delay the introduction for a short while, especially if there are extenuating circumstances, but persistent avoidance can indicate a desire to keep certain aspects of her life separate, possibly because she's hiding parts of her past or current activities. She may be worried about what her friends will think of you, or she may be concerned that her friends will reveal something about her past that she doesn't want you to know. You may also find she prefers spending time with her friends without you, leading to feelings of isolation and questioning the seriousness of your relationship. It's not that she shouldn't spend time with her friends, but if she consistently excludes you from these gatherings, it can leave you feeling like an outsider, like you're not truly a part of her life. Understanding why she keeps you apart from her social circle is essential, and addressing this requires a thoughtful conversation. Express your feelings in a calm and respectful manner, explaining how her reluctance to introduce you to her friends is making you feel. Inquire about her reasons, asking her why she is hesitant to integrate you into her social circle. Open communication can clarify misunderstandings and reveal if there's something more significant at play. It may be that she has had negative experiences in the past with introducing partners to her friends, that she is worried about the potential for drama or conflict. It's important to listen to her concerns and to address them with empathy and understanding. It's important for both partners to feel included and valued in each other's lives. If you're feeling excluded and unvalued, it's a sign that something is wrong and that needs to be addressed. It may be that you need to spend more time socializing together, to attend events with her friends, or to simply make an effort to get to know them better. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you for your support. This inclusion can build trust and strengthen your connection, making you feel more like a team. In some cases, couples counseling may be helpful in facilitating communication and helping you to navigate this issue together. Ultimately, the goal is to create a relationship where both partners feel comfortable sharing their lives with each other, including their friends, and where both partners feel included and valued in each other's social circles. Sign 4. Comfort with physical intimacy, the language of the body. One noticeable indicator that can prompt further reflection is her comfort level with physical intimacy. Being at ease with closeness can be a positive trait, a sign of confidence and sensuality. But it may also point to a history of numerous partners, a familiarity with the physical aspects of relationships. It's a delicate balance, as comfort with physical intimacy is not inherently negative. It can be a sign of a healthy and fulfilling sex life, a willingness to explore and experiment, and a deep connection with your partner. However, when this comfort is excessive or seems out of sync with the stage of the relationship, it can raise questions and prompt further investigation. If she displays confidence and initiative in intimate situations from the start, it could suggest past experiences. She may be very comfortable with her body, know what she likes and doesn't like, and be unafraid to communicate her desires. She might initiate physical contact without hesitation or demonstrate a high level of comfort in intimate settings. While this is not inherently negative, it might signal that she has had considerable experience in such scenarios. It's not about judging her past, but about understanding the influences that have shaped her present behavior. You may also notice her openness to exploring new things in the bedroom, which can be both thrilling and revealing. She may be willing to try new positions, engage in different types of sexual activity, or experiment with various forms of pleasure. This openness can be exciting and can lead to a more fulfilling sex life. but can also raise questions about her past experiences. However, it's crucial to understand the context behind this behavior, to consider her personality, her values, and her communication style. Some women are naturally more open and adventurous in the bedroom, regardless of their past experiences. Others may have developed this comfort through education and self-exploration. It's important to avoid making assumptions based solely on her behavior in the bedroom. Having an open discussion about her comfort with physical intimacy can lead to better understanding. It's about creating a safe and supportive environment where you can both talk openly and honestly about your desires, your boundaries, and your past experiences. Approach the topic with sensitivity and respect, focusing on fostering open communication instead of passing judgment. It's important to avoid accusatory language or judgmental comments, as this will only create defensiveness and shut down communication. Instead, express your curiosity and your desire to understand her better. Ask her about her experiences with physical intimacy and listen attentively to her response. This approach can help build trust and strengthen your connection, ensuring both of you are aligned regarding the physical aspects of your relationship. It's about creating a shared understanding of each other's needs and desires and working together to create a fulfilling and satisfying sex life. In some cases, sex therapy may be helpful in facilitating communication and addressing any underlying issues that may be affecting your sexual relationship. Sign 5. Avoiding sexual health discussions, the silences that speak volumes. Another significant sign to watch for is a lack of interest in discussing sexual health. Open discussions about sexual health are vital for any relationship, ensuring that both partners are informed and comfortable, contributing to a healthy, intimate life. It's about taking responsibility for your own health and the health of your partner, protecting yourselves from sexually transmitted infections, STIs, and ensuring that you're both on the same page regarding contraception and family planning. If she consistently dodges these conversations, it can be concerning. It may indicate that she is uncomfortable discussing these topics, that she has had negative experiences in the past, or that she is not prioritizing her sexual health. You might find she changes the topic or seems uncomfortable when you bring up subjects like contraception, STI, or sexual history. It's as if she's trying to avoid the conversation, to deflect attention away from these important issues. This avoidance can create barriers to trust and transparency in your relationship. It's difficult to build a strong and healthy relationship when you're unable to talk openly and honestly about your sexual health. It can lead to misunderstandings, anxieties, and even resentment. Understanding why she is hesitant to discuss these important matters is essential, as her reluctance could stem from past negative experiences or a lack of prioritization in these discussions. She may have had a bad experience with STI testing, she may have been shamed or judged for her sexual history, or she may simply not have been educated about sexual health. Addressing this requires patience and understanding. Aim to create a safe, non-judgmental space for these conversations, and communicate that discussing sexual health is crucial for both of you. It's important to be supportive and encouraging, to let her know that you're there for her and that you're committed to her health and well-being. By approaching the topic with care, you can help her feel more comfortable and open, ultimately strengthening your relationship and ensuring both partners are aligned when it comes to sexual health. It's about normalizing these conversations, making them a regular part of your relationship. Talk about your experiences with STI testing, share information about contraception, and discuss your sexual histories. This can help to build trust and create a sense of shared responsibility for your sexual health. In some cases, seeking professional guidance from a doctor or a therapist may be helpful in addressing any underlying issues that may be affecting her ability to discuss sexual health. Sign 6. Vague or inconsistent stories, the shifting sands of memory. Another sign to be aware of is if she frequently shares vague or inconsistent stories about her past. When someone recounts their life experiences, it's natural to expect some detail and consistency. It's not about demanding a perfect recollection of every event, but about having a general sense of the truthfulness and accuracy of their stories. If her narratives often lack specifics or seem to change every time she tells them, it could raise a red flag. It may indicate that she is trying to hide something, that she is embellishing her stories, or that she is simply not being honest with you. For example, when she discusses past relationships or social activities, the details may often be unclear or contradictory. She may struggle to remember names, dates, or locations, or she may provide conflicting accounts of the same event. One day, she might describe an event one way, only to provide a different version the next time. This inconsistency can make it challenging to understand her true experiences and intentions. It can create a sense of unease and distrust in the relationship. You may start to question her honesty and wonder what else she is hiding from you. The reasons behind this behavior can vary. She may be trying to hide aspects of her past that she is ashamed of, or she may feel uncomfortable sharing honest details due to fear of judgment. In some cases, it might even suggest she is fabricating parts of her story to portray herself in a certain light. She may be trying to impress you, to make herself seem more interesting or exciting, or she may be trying to manipulate you into believing something that isn't true. To address this, it's essential to foster an environment of trust and openness. Gently ask for clarifications when her stories don't align and express that honesty is important to you. It's about creating a safe space where she feels comfortable being honest and authentic, where she doesn't feel pressured to hide or embellish her stories. By encouraging open dialogue, you can help her feel more comfortable sharing her true experiences, leading to a stronger and more transparent relationship. It's important to approach the situation with empathy and understanding, rather than accusation and judgment. She may have good reasons for her inconsistency, such as a traumatic experience that has affected her memory, or she may simply be a poor storyteller. The goal is not to catch her in a lie, but to create a relationship based on honesty and trust, where you can both feel comfortable sharing your lives with each other. In some cases, couples counseling may be helpful in facilitating communication and addressing any underlying issues that may be affecting her ability to be honest with you. Sign 7. Emotional distance, the walls that divide. A significant warning sign to notice is if she avoids emotional closeness. In a healthy relationship, emotional intimacy is just as crucial as physical intimacy, involving the sharing of feelings, thoughts, and experiences on a deeper level. It's about vulnerability, about opening yourself up to your partner and allowing them to see your true self, flaws and all. It's about creating a deep connection based on trust, empathy, and understanding. If she consistently keeps you at arm's length emotionally, it might indicate deeper issues or past traumas. It may indicate that she is afraid of getting hurt, that she has been betrayed in the past, or that she simply doesn't know how to form deep emotional connections. You might find she is hesitant to discuss her feelings or personal matters, often deflecting conversations that require emotional vulnerability or changing the subject when discussions become too personal. This behavior can make it difficult to connect on a deeper level, leaving you feeling distant and disconnected. It's like trying to build a relationship with someone who has a wall around their heart, preventing you from getting close. There could be various reasons for this behavior. She may have been hurt in previous relationships and is now wary of getting too close, or she might not have had the chance to develop emotional intimacy skills. She may have grown up in a family where emotions were suppressed or discouraged, or she may have experienced a traumatic event that has made it difficult for her to trust others. This barrier can hinder trust and connection in your relationship. Addressing this issue requires patience and understanding. Encourage her to share her thoughts and feelings by creating a safe, non-judgmental space. Let her know you value her emotional well-being and want to understand her better. It's about showing her that you care about her feelings, that you're there for her, and that you're committed to supporting her through whatever challenges she may be facing. Building emotional closeness takes time, but with consistent effort and open communication, you can enhance your connection and deepen your relationship. It may be helpful to start small, by sharing your own feelings and experiences with her, showing her that it's safe to be vulnerable. Ask her open-ended questions about her life, her dreams, and her fears, and listen attentively to her responses. It's also important to be patient and to respect her boundaries. Don't pressure her to open up before she's ready, And don't take it personally if she is slow to warm up. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for your support. This understanding can create a sense of safety and security, allowing her to gradually open up and share her feelings with you. In some cases, individual or couples counseling may be helpful in addressing any underlying issues that may be affecting her ability to form emotional connections. Sign 8. Comparisons to exes, the shadow of past relationships. One concerning sign is if she frequently compares you to her previous partners. While it's natural for past relationships to influence current ones, constant comparisons can be damaging and hurtful. It's human nature to draw on our past experiences to inform our present relationships, but it's important to avoid dwelling on the past and to focus on the present. If she often references her exes, particularly in a way that makes you feel inadequate or judged, it can create tension and insecurity in your relationship. It's like living in the shadow of her past relationships, constantly being measured against someone who is no longer in her life. You may notice that she mentions how her exes handled certain situations or highlights qualities in them that she feels you lack. She may say things like, "My ex used to do this," or "My ex was so much better at that." Such comparisons can make you feel like you're being evaluated against someone else's standards rather than appreciated for who you are. This behavior can also indicate that she hasn't fully moved on from her past relationships and may still have unresolved feelings or a lack of closure. She may be unconsciously comparing you to her exes because she is still struggling to let go of the past. It's essential to address this issue openly. Let her know how these comparisons affect you and express that they're impacting your self-esteem and the relationship. It's about communicating your feelings in a calm and respectful manner, explaining how her comparisons are making you feel inadequate and unappreciated. Encourage her to focus on the present and appreciate the unique qualities that make your relationship special. It's important to remind her of the things that you bring to the relationship, the qualities that make you unique and valuable. By fostering open communication and understanding, you can work together to leave the past behind and build a relationship based on mutual respect and appreciation. It's about creating a new narrative for your relationship, one that is not overshadowed by the ghosts of her past relationships. It may be helpful to ask her why she is making these comparisons, what she is hoping to achieve by bringing up her exes. This can help you to understand her perspective and to address her underlying needs. In some cases, individual therapy may be helpful for her to process her past relationships and to develop healthier coping mechanisms for dealing with unresolved feelings. Sign 9. Preoccupation with appearance, the quest for external validation. Another sign to be mindful of is if she is overly focused on her physical appearance. While it's normal to care about one's looks, an excessive preoccupation with appearance can sometimes point to deeper issues or insecurities. It's human nature to want to look our best and to present ourselves in a positive light, but when this desire becomes an obsession, it can be a sign of underlying problems. If she dedicates significant time and energy to her looks, it may be a sign that she's seeking validation from others, potentially stemming from past relationships where physical attraction played a significant role. She may have been valued primarily for her looks in the past, leading her to believe that her worth is tied to her physical appearance. You might notice that she frequently discusses her appearance, seeks constant compliments, or goes to great lengths to impress others with her looks. This behavior can create feelings of insecurity and pressure within the relationship. It can make you feel like you're constantly being judged on your appearance, or like you need to compete with others for her attention. If her need for external validation is consistently evident, it might suggest that she's trying to compensate for past experiences where her worth was measured by her appearance. She may be trying to prove to herself and to others that she is still attractive and desirable. To address this concern, it's essential to encourage healthy self-esteem and mutual appreciation within the relationship. It's about creating a safe and supportive environment where she feels valued for who she is, not just for how she looks. Compliment her sincerely and remind her that her value extends beyond her looks. Let her know that you appreciate her intelligence, her humor, her kindness, and all the other qualities that make her a special person. Discuss how confidence and self-acceptance are vital in a relationship, promoting a deeper connection based on understanding and support. It's about helping her to develop a more positive self-image and to recognize her own worth, regardless of what others think. By working together to build a foundation of self-worth and appreciation, you can enhance both your connection and individual confidence. It may be helpful to encourage her to engage in activities that promote self-care and self-acceptance, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. It's also important to avoid making comments about her appearance that could be perceived as critical or judgmental. In some cases, individual therapy may be helpful for her to address any underlying issues that may be contributing to her preoccupation with appearance. Sign 10. Jealous or possessive behavior. The chains of insecurity. Another warning sign is if she displays jealousy or possessive behavior. While feelings of jealousy can be natural to some extent, if they're frequent or excessive, they can signal underlying insecurities or unresolved issues from past relationships. It's human nature to experience jealousy from time to time, especially in situations where we feel threatened or insecure, but it's important to manage these feelings in a healthy way. You might notice that she gets upset when you spend time with friends or when you engage with other women, even in casual situations. This behavior can create tension and conflict, leading to feelings of suffocation and a lack of freedom in the relationship. It's like being constantly watched and scrutinized, unable to enjoy your own life without her permission. If she often questions your loyalty or tries to dictate who you can spend time with, it may suggest that she is struggling with trust issues, possibly stemming from experiences where she felt betrayed or abandoned in the past. She may have been cheated on in a previous relationship, leading her to believe that all men are untrustworthy. To address this behavior, open communication is key. Reassure her of your commitment and the importance of trust in a healthy relationship. It's about being honest and transparent with her, showing her that you are trustworthy and that you are committed to the relationship. Encourage her to express her feelings and concerns, and work together to establish healthy boundaries. It's important to create a safe space where she feels comfortable expressing her fears and insecurities without judgment. By fostering a sense of security and mutual respect, you can navigate jealousy and possessiveness effectively. It may be helpful to identify the triggers that lead to her jealous behavior and to develop strategies for managing these situations. It's also important to set boundaries in the relationship, ensuring that you both have the freedom to pursue your own interests and maintain your own friendships. In some cases, individual or couples counseling may be helpful in addressing any underlying issues that may be contributing to her jealousy and possessiveness. Sign 11. Avoiding future talk, the unspoken commitment. The final sign to look for is if she frequently avoids discussions about the future. In a committed relationship, it's natural for partners to envision their future together, discussing plans, aspirations, and long-term goals. It's about building a shared vision for your life together, a roadmap for the future that you are both excited about. However, if she consistently dodges these conversations or seems uncomfortable when you bring them up, it may indicate uncertainty or reluctance to commit. It may indicate that she is not ready for a serious relationship, that she is still navigating her feelings, or that she is afraid of the future. You might notice she changes the subject or offers vague responses when you ask about future plans. This behavior can create feelings of anxiety and uncertainty in the relationship, leading you to question her commitment level. It's like building a house on shaky ground, unsure if the foundation will hold. If she's unwilling to engage in discussions about the future, it might signal that she's not ready for a serious relationship or is still navigating feelings related to past experiences. She may have had negative experiences in the past with commitment, leading her to be hesitant to make long-term plans. Addressing this issue requires patience and open communication. Gently encourage her to share her thoughts and feelings about the future. It's about creating a safe space where she feels comfortable expressing her fears and insecurities without judgment. By fostering a supportive environment, You can help her feel more comfortable discussing her aspirations and clarify your relationship's direction. It may be helpful to start small by discussing short-term plans and goals, gradually building up to larger, more long-term commitments. Building a strong foundation for your future together can enhance trust and connection, allowing both of you to work towards shared goals and dreams. It's important to be patient and to respect her pace. Don't pressure her to make commitments before she is ready, and don't take it personally if she is hesitant to make long-term plans. In some cases, individual or couples counseling may be helpful in addressing any underlying issues that may be affecting her ability to commit to the relationship. Conclusion: navigating the complexities with understanding and grace. In conclusion, these 11 important signs can provide insight into a woman's past romantic experiences. Recognizing these indicators is crucial for understanding the dynamics of your relationship and ensuring open communication. It's about being observant, empathetic, and respectful, creating a safe space for honesty and vulnerability. If you notice these signs, approach the situation with empathy and care. It's about listening attentively, asking thoughtful questions, and being willing to understand her perspective. Honest discussions can strengthen your connection and help navigate any complexities that arise. It's about creating a relationship based on trust, respect, and understanding, where both partners feel comfortable sharing their stories and building a future together. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you for your support.